Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're taking a look at a new game on the channel. This is just a demo for an upcoming game. This is Sumerian Six, which is by the same people who made Showgunners, which I really enjoyed when I played it. It's within the last year. I can't remember exactly when I played it, but a really good sort of XCOM style turn-based game. This one's slightly different. In terms of the sort of game it is, it's more of a real-time strategy as opposed to turn-based like Showgunners. This is very much more along the same lines as something like Desperadoes, or some of the more recent me games like Shadow Tactics, Shadow Gambit. You know, you're kind of controlling a small squad of units that to like sort of stealthy your way through a large map, taking out enemies one by one, creating a path, completing objectives. Had a quick play of the sort of first level of the tutorial, and it's I think it's looking really good. I mean, if you're a fan of those sort of games, this is definitely one to be keeping an eye on, in my opinion. Yeah, in terms of the setting, it's like a World War II setting with sort of a sort of supernatural. Is it? I don't know if it's sort of supernatural or based around this. We'll see in the intro. This sort of special material they discover that can sort of give people abilities and stuff. I think it's very much sort of like an occult Nazi type thing. If you've watched like Indiana Jones or played Wolfenstein, you know, very similar setting, I guess, to those kind of games. But I think it's really slick. Works really well from what I saw. The graphics are cool. Let's dive in and start a new game. We'll do it on normal. And yeah, we'll see for ourselves.
Geiststoff was the impossible. A hitherto undiscovered resource with near limitless potential. Following the Great War, the military scientist Alistair Sterling assembled a team of brilliant minds to unlock its secrets. His friend, Dr. Hans Kammler, theorized that Geiststoff could generate unlimited clean energy, and thus heal a wounded Europe. But this project was a catastrophe. There could be no question. Geiststoff was far too dangerous. A broken squad disbanded, having all grimly agreed that the world could never know about Geiststoff. All save one. Obsessed and resentful, Kammler found a new patron. One all too willing to exploit Geiststoff, to create the weapon to end all weapons. And so, Kammler assembled his own team to tap Geiststoff's nightmarish power. But he was unaware that one of them was Alistair Sterling's daughter, working with her restive brother to bring down Kammler's wonder weapon program from the inside.
And this is where we come in, playing said brother initially anyway. So we'll play the tutorial, but I'll kind of whiz through it and won't dwell on the tutorial stuff.
At your station, are you?
No, I'm at the...
Your orders were to sit on your ass and decode your sister's message. I thought they were simple enough.
We haven't heard anything from Izzy in days.
This is not a game, son. You either follow my commands or you'll...
Sorry, Dad, you're breaking up. Now, what have you gotten yourself into, Isabella? And how am I gonna get past all these bloody guards?
So if you've played any of the me games, as I said, Shadow Tactics, Shadow Gambit, or anything, or even the original Desperados, it's going to seem fairly familiar, honestly, which is a good thing because those were excellent. As we move up to these exclamation marks, they'll give us little tutorial stuff, but you know, I'll just gloss over those quite briefly. But basically, we're going to go up and we're going to take out this guy. You can right-click on enemies to sort of see their vision cone, so we can see this guy is currently unsighted. This is gonna, these will unlock our abilities. So this has given us the ability to sort of do little silent takedowns like that. With control, we can pick up bodies and relocate them. So for instance, let's take this guy up to this bush, and then once you've done that, you can right-click not on the body, and he'll drop it and sit down. This is going to tell us about the vision cones. Yeah. So we're okay, because this is sort of the stripy green lines and we're kneeling down. We can, we're not visible. If I was to stand up, I would be, so I'll just do that briefly. We have got like a flash bomb type thing here, which is going to blind this guy. So if I do that, let's quickly run in,
Thanks for the gadgets.
and we'll take him down while he's still stunned. There we go. Everything's on a little bit of a cooldown. They don't seem to be... the flash bombs aren't a consumable item. Now, interestingly, I didn't notice this before, but there's like an XP bar for the abilities. So it's just speculating here, but it's possible that you can kind of level up your abilities as you go. Anyway,
Fair enough.
let's move on past here. Yeah, so you can run, and running, unlike the Mimimi games, running doesn't create sound. But when you walk carrying a body, it does. Well, we're going to learn about the sort of first occult power we've got, which is called hitchhike. And that basically means we can hitch a ride with an enemy. Like, we can see there's quite a busy courtyard here, but if we teleport into this guy...
I have no idea.
Okay, he's unaware of it. He's going to continue his little patrol around all these guys. And then when he gets towards these bushes in cover, I'm gonna come out there. I'm not gonna attack him. We don't need to raise the alarm because we're just gonna go round him and go down here. This one just tells us about rotating the map. It's fine. So right, we need to take these guys out. I'm kind of not speed running this a little bit, but it is quite straightforward, this initial mission, and I kind of want to get to the next one, which is a big map, which I didn't actually play through. I just kind of saw, oh yeah, this is one to do on the channel. Oh yeah, there's an XP there. I think that's our character XP, because it's kind of given XP to all of the skills. So what we can do when we're by a river anyway is just sort of toss him in there. These guys aren't going anywhere, so we'll just come up here and we'll take them down one by one.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Don't need to hide these bodies because there's no patrols around here. Oops, I always seem to rotate the wrong way. Anyway, let's run over here.
Almost there.
We've got a couple of
The
guards
car
here.
station is right behind that bridge.
I like when you stop running, he goes back down into a
Risky
crouch. That's
handgun.
good. This is telling us
As
to
long as
use
the
a
crowd
gun.
shoot dead is the only one to hear it.
Unfortunately, these guys seem to be standing right next to an explosive barrel. So we can see the red line is the explosion, and then we can see the blue circles as the amount of sound this attack is going to create. So nothing to worry about there. There they go. I think this is going to tell us about hiding bodies, but we don't really need to because these guys in this building can't see them. We've already seen how the body hiding mechanic works. We're going in here
There's
next.
a lot of them in there.
I'm going to do a little
Gotta
save
keep track of
because
everyone.
the timing on this is a
Kill
little
the
bit
guards,
more
then
difficult.
slip into the cable car. Easy,
So yeah, so we can press H to highlight interactables. I'll leave that on. Just makes it a bit easier to see stuff. I am going to speed up time just briefly because otherwise that message will keep popping up. The way I did this one was to... I don't know if this is the way you should do it, but I basically came here and just hitchhiked on this guy.
On your tail.
Because it's quite difficult. These guys have basically all got sight on each other, and it's hard to kind of otherwise take them down. As far as I know, the hitchhiking thing doesn't have a timer on it. But it's quite cool in that when you pop out, the guy is very momentarily stunned, so you can do a little takedown if you so choose. I did. Right, so now this guy has vision on him, so we can take down him. It's not vice versa. We can go down. This guy is the one to worry about because he does have a little time when he can see this guy, but then he turns away for quite a long time as well. So we can do this quite safely.
Yeah.
He's going to turn back, but we can pretty much just shoot him now. Bang, he's the last one. There he goes. Right, so they're all done. I'm going to go... actually, I don't need to heal. So we're just going to go up in the cable car. Then we'll be up the proper big map, which, as I said, I haven't actually done yet.
Ist da jemand?
I just thought the intro was kind of cool and kind of like introduces you into the game a little bit. So it was still worth doing.
Easy distracted, aren't you, mate? Izzy, thanks, but I really didn't need the assist.
And neither do I. Did Dad send you to check up on me? Or was it your own bad idea?
Come on, You know he'd never change one of his plans for our benefit. Nothing from you in a while. I was worried.
And now I have to worry about you blowing my cover. Well, since you're already here, you might as well help me out. First things first, we have to get inside the castle walls. On my way here, I crawled through a shaft in the wall. I don't think it's wide enough for you.
Are you calling me fat? I'll just climb the vines and meet you on the other side.
I quite like the presentation of this bit. It kind of gives it almost like an Ocean's 11 kind of feel.
So we'll have to take the scenic route.
Like you're planning a
Lovely.
heist.
A guided tour of the Nazi castle.
Oh, I know a landmark you'll enjoy in particular. The ammunition depot.
That does sound like a worthwhile detour.
Definitely. We'll need all the help we can get to reach our next stop. Kamla's study is constantly under guard. So far, I haven't figured out the goal of his Geiststoff experiments. But I know the answers are in that room. And in the inner courtyard. I've caught glimpses of a strange machine he's been working on. But only from afar. I have no idea what it does.
We'll find out. This is our chance to show Dad what we can really do, together.
Fine. Together.
Here we go. I will say that the turbines here are a bit loud, but I think once we're out of this room, that won't be so much of an issue. So this is as far as I got, so I haven't been any further than this. I will say that in terms of the video length, I don't know if we'll be able to complete this entire mission, because it seems big. I don't really know how long it will take for me to work my way through all the objectives here. So I'll keep an eye on the video length. If it gets a bit crazy and well over an hour, we might call it a day. It's more of a first impressions type video than the start of a Let's Play, because this is all that we have at the moment. But yeah, so we have Isabella now. We're probably... we're still kind of tutorializing a bit, so I'm guessing her abilities are gonna get kind of slowly leaked. So at the moment, all we can do is a melee strike with a hammer. Wow, brutal. Okay, anyway, let's go with Isabella. Cloaking device turns Isabella invisible. Depletes only while moving. Cool, like the spy in Team Fortress. Maybe she's not supposed to be in this area, because obviously she is undercover, so she doesn't need to worry too much about... I was going to say too much about discovery, but I mean, to be honest, she's probably stealth for a reason. So this guy... So I reckon maybe we sort of crouch down, and then maybe we get behind this crate and just kind of allow that cloak to recharge, maybe? Yeah, so it's got a 10-second cooldown. Kill the guards in the study. Well, this isn't a study, so I imagine we've just got to get...
All right.
Is it Sam? I kind of forgot his name already. I think it's Sam.
I'll get there. The Nazis think you work for Camden, right? Can't you just distract them?
I only have clearance for the library.
There we go.
I can't be seen here.
So maybe we could clonk
Ask
this
questions
guy,
later.
because we need to get our brother through. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think we can make that without having to cloak again. And then, yeah, so this should be fine.
Just like father taught me. Let's make it quick.
I'm going to do this guy as well, because I'm not sure if he might eventually turn around or something, so it's probably better just to cover our tracks. Let's bring Isabella around here, and we'll deal with this guy as well. Meanwhile, let's bring Bro up. Let's bring Bro up. There we go. Okay. So probably bring Bro up as far as that. Let's see what this next message is about.
Sent me on the mission and not you.
I want to talk to someone about your daddy issues, Is.
Swap places with hard-to-reach enemies. The targeted enemy gets stunned. Ooh.
Oh, damn it. How do we get to him?
So...
swap places with him. Be ready
Yeah, exactly.
with your
So
knife.
he's got to be ready with his knife. So let's try this. So we don't need line of sight, it doesn't look like. I just want to make sure I know this guy's vision cone. Nothing to worry about, okay.
You
Let's
got
do that.
equipped with Enigma Squad thingamajig's
One,
systems.
a
Did
kill.
you think Dad would send me with no backup?
Two. Let's
put
go
it
do
past
this
him.
guy. I'm gonna hide his body because there are other guards sort of on patrol nearby. Brother. Oh, he's got. It's probably going to tell us about the climbing thing, isn't it? So the guards on the bridge, they don't have any vision on the down where we are.
Just say the word.
See what this is. Vines work like
So
ladders,
what?
but only
I'm not
Sid.
book
Oh,
smart.
Sid, not Sam. So
He's
Sid,
like it, but-
yeah. Sid can climb. I think what we want to do is when that guy goes past here, we can maybe get him then. Before he turns around.
That is how you
that
deal
one as
with
well.
Nazis. Just accept you.
So there's no one else on this bridge, so that's fine. Let's just, we'll wait up here for Isabella, see what
I'll
she's
show
going to
you
do.
what I'm made of.
Remember when you got stuck
Okay,
in that
Isabella
wreck
can
of
get
the
through tight
asylum?
passages. That's fine.
No, but I remember when you.
Now, does she emerge on the other side? She does, so we're fine this time, but might something to eventually be slightly aware of. So she could cloak and go around him. I guess we should be slightly aware of patrols here. This guy's moving. Let's just save as well. I don't know how often it auto saves. Be a bit careful. As long as we're crouched, that should be okay. So let's get Sid down here then. Maybe Sid can maybe a bit wary of this guy too.
Easy.
We'll have to go to time that maybe. Find it badly. Yep, okay. So we quick load. Oh, back here. That didn't happen. So, let's try Isabella. Why don't we just
Don't
cloak?
mind me. That shouldn't be.
Just go around behind this guy and take him out from cloak. There we go. That's probably easier. I think we can get Sid down though. As long as he stays crouched, he'll be okay.
What?
That's what we got here.
How about I?
Isabella's
distract
luring
him?
lights will make enemies approach them.
What?
Okay, so that's a
Your
throwable
feminine
item.
wiles.
Okay, so that's like a little distract thing.
Luring
That's
lights,
cool.
wit.
So we've probably got to distract this so that
I'm up for anything.
Sid can get down and hit this
Don't hold
hidden.
your breath.
Okay, so
What should
Isabella. Yeah, so we throw something there. F.
You should certainly focus on that.
Enemy's worried about that. We'll just come in and give him a little clonk on the head. Oh, it actually stunned him. I didn't realise that was going to happen. I thought it was something he'd just come and check out and then maybe stop looking at. But that was pretty cool. Okay, so we've got Isabella there. I think we can probably get rid of this guy now. What's this guy doing? Right, let's just take him out. Bodies just disappear when they're in a bush, so we don't need to worry about them not all fitting. So we've got this guy now. Maybe we should try Sid, see if he can do anything about this guy. Oh, he can be spotted by him.
Right on.
So he doesn't look around far enough, that's okay.
A nice little stroll.
Might even
May I accompany
do this,
you?
just so he's a bit stunned and doesn't move off. I think we can leave him there. Oh, let's reapply my outlines. There we go. So we've got these guys. They seem to be looking away, so I think this guy's going to be simple enough.
Easy, mate.
I'll
Easy.
just bring him over here, just so he's a little bit out of sight. Right. So that's a tutorial thing. It is a bit of an Isabella tutorial, so I'm wondering if she's the one who's got to do something with these two. Let's have a little look.
You should be glad to have such a brilliant brother who'd risk his neck for you.
Wait, I have a brilliant brother? Why haven't we been introduced?
The action planner lets you synchronize. Okay, so it's shift.
We have
Okie
to
doke.
coordinate our actions.
So that's very much like.
Right.
I can't remember if it was in Blaze of the Shogun. It was definitely in Shadow Gambit though, and Desperados. So let's bring Sid up as well, and then we'll do a timed melee takedown. So I press shift, then I'll hit A for him. Let's get Isabella, A on him, and then execute is enter.
No way out of this.
That's cool. Again, I don't think we need to hide those. Can I group move? I can. That's
So, how's Kamala been treating you?
He keeps me shut in the library for the most part.
Oh, so your version of paradise then?
Officers are immune to
Those
lures
officers
and
watch
mind
them like
tricks.
starving hawks. Fooling them into looking the other
Okay,
way
I'm
is
guessing that's an officer. Oh, it even says
challenging.
officer. Oh, well, he's an officer too. We've got 3 officers here, 4 officers here. Okay. So this is going to be kind of a timing base. Oh, hello. There's like we can drop one thing on him. He's not patrolling, so who does he look? He doesn't have eyes on anyone. This guy would see that accident, but that's probably fine. They don't, in games like this, they don't generally freak out about accidents. He we can take down quite easily, I think. And we'll probably just time it around this guy. Let's go with Sid. Yeah, just be a little bit careful about the timing on this one. Just gonna save as well. Okay, let's do this now. I don't think his body is going to be spottable, but we might just need to make sure that we're doing this at the right time before he turns around and sees him.
It would be a shame if all this heavy stuff
Use the environment and
just
kill
fell on
enemies
someone's
without
head.
raising an arm. Okay, so is that a control thing? Okay, we'll execute it now. I was mainly pausing for when he's. Okay, I don't think we were quite quick enough on that. I mean, I could have got round that by hiding the body, I suppose.
That is how you deal with Nazis.
Maybe just bring it down here, just so it's not an issue. Yeah, do we want to stay here for the time being?
Fair enough. Oh,
Yeah, so we'll just wait for him to come by.
All this heavy stuff just fell on someone's head.
They'll probably freak out a little bit, but I don't think they should find us where we are. Oh.
Nothing to see
So that's
here.
2 officers down.
Just a workplace accident.
I probably could. Oh, look, we can do a little leaping takedown here. I think that's worth doing. So let's go and have a little look at that. Oh, crap. Isabella?
I'll do you proud.
Oh, no.
Yes.
That was an auto-save in kind of the wrong place.
So heavy.
Sei kein Idiot.
Come here, dump that. Okay. Right. So always quick save. Always a good idea. Wonder if we can get him down fairly secretly.
You're going down. Come on, pal.
We can dump the body behind here. Hopefully we don't get spotted. Looks okay. So now we got these 2, and this guy it's a bit of a non-event, really. We could maybe set up.
Ich melde, dass die Geistesstoffladung von 15:30 Uhr
Could.
Verdammt, wieso immer diese Verspätung? Verstehst du, was wir hier tun?
I could hitchhike into him and then stun him at the right time, while Isabella maybe does a melee kill on this one.
Act naturally.
Aber natürlich, Herr
Could
Kommandant.
work. I mean, she could even stay cloaked and just do it from cloak.
Kalt.
I can get around to here. That should be possible.
Ihr Hosenlatz ist offen, Soldat.
think that that reload. I think that reloading sound. I think that might be the autosave. Actually, I can't get around there, so she's going to have to cloak here.
It's like I'm not even here.
And we'll get her there. And then we'll wait for the cloak to recharge as well. Yeah, she's not got enough.
This way, please.
So we'll just wait for that to reload. I'm going to save, because I'm going to want... If I get Sid there... so let's... The good thing about Isabella's cloak, actually, is that it doesn't run out
On my way.
like when she's not moving, so that's cool. So I'm going to set up a Shift A on that. Then I want to shift again to continue. So going back to Sid, let's do his little hitchhiker thing. He needs line of sight, so I've got to time. Yeah, I've got to time this quite carefully. I'm going to save again.
Alright if I hit your right?
Right. So if I leap out when we execute this, the officer will be stunned. Let's execute now. And then we'll take this guy down while he's... not quite quick enough. Alright, I think it should work. It's just a case of finessing the timing a little bit.
Show me the way. Come on, don't make this hard.
There we go. So we did it without setting off the alarm that time. That's good. Let's just take this last guy down.
Don't stretch this out for yourself.
Okay, courtyard cleared. So where's the next objective? Where do we want to go next? Zoom out a little bit, actually. Oh yeah, get to the armory. So that's this way. Okie doke. So let's get both our guys. Actually, let's crouch Isabella down again. Get them over here.
You sure know how to make stabbing Nazis look fun.
It is fun.
I'm starting to regret that I haven't been more liberal with my knife.
Does Isabella need to be here? Because
that thing is impressive. Whatever it is.
Look at those glowing barrels. It's Geiststoff.
So, do we need to come down here and do this? Maybe.
Fine.
So we probably should time this takedown. I don't know what we do about the gun. Maybe we do fire the gun. I'm not sure. Did this guy just turn round? That's a bit concerning. Although I don't know if you can see past the gun. Anyway, we'll just time this takedown, I think.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Just want to wait on this guy a little bit. Because we might need to take him down quite quickly after the other two.
Just say the word. All right.
Oh, he's looking now. He's not seeing us though. So, do we go in?
Let's make it quick.
Right, one. Go over here. Let's get this guy before he turns around.
Accept your fate.
That's good. Isabella could do something with this. What's she gonna do? Is she gonna load the cannon or something?
If anyone finds
Oh, that's the body.
I'm done
Hang
for.
on. What's this?
I'll take that.
Skill upgraded. Oh, it's increased the range of the swap places skill. That's kind of cool.
Consider it
Alright,
done.
so what can we do here? Reload. I haven't used the gun though, have I?
I'm on
Isabella
it.
doesn't have a gun.
What were you saying?
I was wondering if we'd use the big gun for something, but I don't think we are. So I think what we'll do, let's just go back up this way. We'll run as well. No one's going to hear us. So. Or more importantly, see us. Yeah, so let's get there. We'll do a little save. Is this guy who's on patrol? He looks like he's just sitting there. He's just sitting there. So I reckon. think we can get in, and I think we can do a dual takedown on these guys.
Just try and stop me.
So let's do shift, Sid,
What should I do?
Isabella, and then we'll just execute that. I'm going to do an Isabella swap on this guy, I think, because he's... oh, we can do it quite a long way.
JG?
Go on then.
There we go, so we got rid of all of them.
Come on, Lizzie. You can do it.
Oh, this is a
Need
Sid.
something, love?
Maybe like another level up chest like we saw previously? Could be. Don't need any healing on anyone. Melee strike. Cool. Minus 33% noise radius. Cool. I like this leveling up the skills that we use. That seems pretty nice. Ooh, accidentally entered shift mode. So we need to get through here. We got... He can see him. He can see him. This guy's on patrol. Thinking if I can cloak Isabella up to there, that could be good.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Probably go this way round. Then maybe Sid can hitchhike there to get to the other end of the room. I'll take her up as far as I can before she gets spotted, and then we'll just go into cloak when we need to.
Look,
I'm going to do it now.
me.
I'm going to just sit behind this officer. Oh, it's a bit... Right, fine. She can't go any further, but I'll just set up a melee takedown on this guy for now. So with
Did you need something?
Sid, let's try a hitchhike. Nope, nope, nope.
I'm not ready.
Wasn't expecting him to look around that way. I'll go in this door.
Going.
Come around from behind. It's a very short hitchhike
Mind if
range.
I
It's a good
tag
skill,
us?
but it is very short range. So I'm just going to do it safe. So my plan is to jump out, stun this guy, take him down, and hit enter so that he... well, in fact, we'll hit enter first before I jump out. To make sure Isabella's in the right position. Here we go. Got them both. So he can see him full sight. So someone can crouch behind
I'll
this
do you
guy
proud.
and just be ready to take him down. In fact, it's even easier than
What
that,
were you
isn't it?
saying?
Actually, no.
Fine.
Should be more worried about this guy's vision count. Need to come around the... No, we're doing this the wrong way round, basically, aren't we? So Isabella needs to be the one behind the officer, because she can cloak.
We'll go with that.
Press the wrong one. Meant to cloak, press the other thing. No.
All right. Yeah.
Now they see me.
Let's just go and park ourselves behind this guy. Okay. So we'll shift A on him,
Just say the word.
on him. I think we could just, I think we could do that at the same time.
Please, stop struggling.
There we go. Cool.
Right.
Right, indeed. So we're getting towards that study, aren't we? Which is kind of cool. We can get through this area okay by the look of it. And then we need
This
to get
is
in
as
by
far as
here.
I've gotten. I keep trying to access the high security areas, but
Good thing I'm great at getting where I'm not wanted.
So does that mean Isabella can just walk through here? If this is the library where she can just walk unchallenged. I'm going to try it. Okay, no. She's not allowed in this area. It was worth checking because it said that she walks around in the library like unimpeded. But clearly that didn't work, so What we got? So we got this guy. This guy should be easy enough. This is the patroller. Oh, he goes that way, does he? So what am I thinking? I'm thinking...
Yes, of course.
We'll get both of them
Come on,
here.
Izzy. You can do it.
Take him down.
You're not getting out from this. I could use a change of scenery.
Fall beneath you.
That is how you deal with Nazis.
I think we should
You
get
can't
rid of
just
the
lie
bodies
here.
before the patroller comes round.
Go on then.
That one might be okay because it's behind a desk.
Sure.
I know. I want to hitchhike this guy. I think.
I'll keep you
I've been
company.
trying to sneak into this office for weeks now. And now we're
When
here.
are we going to jump out and stun him?
Thank you.
Just looking out for my little sister.
Little? We're the same age.
You're going down.
And that's done, isn't it?
Just accept your fate.
Right. So let's go and get these plans. We'll save there.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the Sumerians. Look! A tablet made of Geist off.
Fascinating. It looks authentic. But that would mean lots of references to a city called Gisaren. That's a new one for me.
I'm sure he didn't get those calculations from the clay tablet. Or a Geist-off one.
You should know that the Assyro-Babylonian mathematics were actually incredibly advanced for its... Wait. That's the device from the courtyard, isn't it?
Yep, let's go. Maybe Dad will go easy on me if we figure out how it works.
But I need to examine the...
Come on. You were so worried about blowing your cover, remember? And as a bonus, here's the key to the courtyard.
Quick check on the video timer. I should do. Making pretty good time. So we'll carry on for now. Oh, well, I pressed the shift thing by accident. Backspace. There we go. Let's go out here and think about what we're going to do next. So, kill the inner yard guards. Oh, there's another little upgrade crate there. We'll definitely get that.
I'll get there.
Now, to approach the machine unseen.
Let's pick the guards off one by one.
Right. It's that easy.
What do we do?
This could
Cloaking
be
device level 2. Ooh, it's lasts
That's
longer.
right.
Very nice. Okay, so let's have a little look at what we got here. Then I'm going to put my outlines on again. That was like... Okay, so we can take out a soldier there. I'm wondering if any of the patrols bring anyone kind of in this area. Because if that group of 3 goes there, that's quite big. Perfect. Okay, so that we need... Yeah, good. Okay, probably... Now, people are going to look there as soon as that happens. So, I'm thinking... we're going to need Isabella to cloak, I think, immediately after doing that. I'll leave Sid there for now. She can sneak there. The main thing is this patrol would see her. Maybe if she can get behind these crates before they come round. These doors are usable. So we'll go there. I'm not going to put her cloak thing onto recharge. We'll wait until she's dropped the bomb, quite literally. In fact, we could speed this up. It doesn't speed things up hugely, but it does a little bit while you're waiting for it. It's a nice addition, actually. I don't remember any of the Shadow Tactics or anything games having a little speed up function. But if you're waiting for a particular patrol to happen, that makes sense. Okay, so let's get Isabella into position. So she's going to drop this and immediately cloak.
Whoops.
There we go. We'll just bring her behind these barrels. We'll keep her cloak on. It's fine. She can sit in cloak for a while. So we got rid of those. We got rid of the mobile patrol. That's quite big. Oops. Yeah. So Sid can maybe do a little jump attack on this guy, who's got. I think nobody has sight of him. These guys are going to settle down again. Presumably at some point. We'll leave Sid where he is. I'll just take control of him because he might be able to. God. Wow, I don't know how he didn't get spotted in there. I don't know where this guy's come from. Blimey. Okay. Well, wait, well, at this point, I'll save, but I'll just wait for them all to like settle down again. Alright, fine. I don't think he's mobile. So I think Sid can... how do I do a little jumpy attack again? I think it happened automatically before. I don't know if he can do it from up here, though. I think I'll have to come down. That's okay, because he can do that.
No way out of this.
I'll just pick him up because we'll just pop him down behind these barrels where he'll be a little less visible. So these two, we probably want to do a little timing based thing on them, although this guy's got sight of them, so that's tricky. But we can maybe do a timing thing on these two guys. I think that should work okay. How far can Isabella get? Can she get within striking distance? Just.
Did you need something?
So he's not gonna see. So let's just do a little save. Let's bring Sid over here, and then we'll set up a stabby stab.
I'll show you what I'm made of.
Might as well execute now.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Consider it
I
done.
think we'll just tidy up after ourselves a little bit. So I'm not exactly sure if they might all go running around at some point.
What should I do?
This one's probably okay. I wish we had like a little room or something to stash them in. That's okay. I mean, he's behind sandbags. I think that'll be okay. So who have we got now? So we've got... Oh, this guy did move. He's turned. He did. Okay, so he's static, but he does turn. So what can we do? We could do position swaps. What's his... Okay, so that's... Yeah. So then we could position swap this guy out of here. I think that should be okay. So let's bring Isabella somewhere where
Go on then.
Sid can get to pretty easily.
I'll do you proud.
So she can do that. We'll just wait for Sid to get into position.
I rather like that spot.
Just stop breathing.
Interesting that Isabella gets a little bit stunned as well when she does that. I think we might do a bit more of that actually.
All right.
Oh, I leave Isabella there.
Need something, love?
Bring Sid here. Oh, it's just okay. Oh, that was close. But we might as well do the same thing here. Although, yeah, we've got to time it a bit with that. Let's do a little save. As long as he's turned round, we should be okay.
I'd rather be over there.
Easy, mate.
I know Isabella's going to have to...
They'll never know
Cloak.
I'm here.
I kind of forgot that she'd be right in the middle there. But yeah, that's okay. Now, how far can he see? Oh, okay. That's a little bit annoying. But we can... yeah, we'll do another position swap. need to get Isabella out here, okay.
Lassen Sie das nicht nochmal passieren. Wann kommt der Laster mit den Versorgungsgütern? Der Plan sagt 16:30.
All right.
I'll show you what I'm made of. On my way.
Right, let's jump him.
May I?
What were you saying?
Vorsicht mit dem Geiselstoff. Er ist mächtig.
This guy's a little bit of a problem, but I think we're kind of okay now, or we should be. We'll have to time those two, but basically Isabella can kill this officer now.
Ihr Hosenlatz ist aufgefunden. Entschuldigung, Herr Kommandant.
And now it's just a case of getting these guys into position, isn't it? So I think we should come up from the side.
Wann kommt der Laster mit den Versorgungsgütern? Der Plan sagt 16:30.
Or we could try and lure the normal soldier.
Just say the word.
Let's just make sure our
Try not
bodies
to bleed on
aren't
me, will you?
visible.
Aber gefährlich.
Sit over there.
Naturally.
I think as long as I get this kind of behind here, that should be
Ihr Hosenlatz ist
more or less
Soldat.
invisible.
I'm going.
Jawohl.
And kind of get him over there, perhaps. How far can I throw this thing? Reasonably far. Right, just do a little save in case it goes wrong, but should be okay.
Isn't it?
Oh no, the officer's watching. Is he going to turn back is my question. Yes, he is.
Hab ich mir wohl
Stun.
eingebildet. Hat sich seine Befehle
Oh
vergessen.
shit. Ah, pause. Okay, so he's okay. That's gonna get a bit annoying. Can she can swap to him now, which will stun him, remember. So let's do that. And then we'll just we're gonna run.
Fair enough.
Run, stab.
Struggling's not
Yes. Okay, cool. Right, well, that's the courtyard clear. So let's just quickly save, and then we'll get our guys into position.
Kamla's machine was certainly impressive. Powered by Geiststoff, engraved with cuneiform symbols. And it soon became clear that it had the power to change the course of the war. As Hans Kamla arrived at the courtyard, he seemed quite eager to boast about his invention. He was rather pleased to see that the Fräulein was already there. He had something to show her, he said. Fascinating new research on Sumerian history found in the small African town of Madinat al-Dala. And thanks to Die Glocke, the distance was no obstacle. Refusal was not an option, not without endangering the entire mission. And
Is
just
it like a
that,
teleporter?
Sid watched the device with his sister inside vanish into thin air. Teleportation. Well, that was definitely something Enigma Squad needed to hear about.
There we go. So that was the sort of first proper mission post the very early tutorial. You get a little, looks like you get a little breakdown, which is kind of cool. Mostly melee kills, it looks like. Well, oh, that was probably the drop kill, wasn't it? Didn't raise an alarm. Well, you know, having used a few quick saves and loads and stuff. Oh, and he got. Oh, yeah, there was one for Sid in the near the machine that I didn't get. I remember seeing it, but I forgot to go back and get it. But there were another two that we didn't see, which is interesting. Maybe they were in other areas we didn't push into because they weren't on the main objectives. No skill, Sid. Yeah. Cool. So there we go. So that is Sumerian 6. Quick look at the demos on Steam for anyone else who wants to check it out. I will say that I like this a lot. I mean, I liked the Shadow Tactics and Shadow Gambit games, Desperadoes. Yeah, I really enjoyed Showgunners, as I said, which was the developer's previous game. And, you know, if you enjoy the look of this, definitely check it out. I don't think it was one that got a lot of sort of mainstream attention, but it was, for an XCOM-like, really fun. And it looks like they're sort of trying out a slightly different style, but still in that very sort of strategy genre. And you know, me, as people who follow gaming probably are aware, they've shut down as a studio voluntarily. They said, you know, we're a bit burned out, we're tired, we're we're going to leave it there, which was a big shame because for people who like this sort of game, they'd become sort of the genre leaders. But if if this developer can pull off games like this, then and take that crown, that'll be very, very welcome, I would think. So we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Do let me know in the comments if it's a game that you'd like to see me play on the channel, if and when, well, not if, but when it gets released. At the moment, the Steam page I think is just coming soon. Let me just check that actually. Actually, it says to be announced, so they haven't even said when this might come out. So this is a very, very early look. And I think bearing that in mind, it's seriously impressive because I haven't seen any bugs. Everything works really well. I think the presentation's really slick. It feels great to play, like very, very natural, and there isn't really any sort of UI difficulties or anything. Check it out if you like the look of it. Let me know in the comments if it's a game that you'd like to see me play when it does come out, as I said. And if you're watching this and enjoyed it and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it would be amazing if you could. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dead Gaming for other games, other playthroughs. Bye for now.